Welcome to the Milk and Honey with Lemon podcast. I'm your host, Lemon Price, creator of the Holy Girl Habits, wife and mama, and certified life and leadership coach who turned away from corporate life to embrace kingdom leadership. This podcast is for Christian women feeling the weight of their divine callings, grappling with doubts of their leadership abilities, and searching tirelessly for biblically grounded guidance who want to step confidently into their roles as radiant kingdom leaders. Inside, we're going to traverse from those feelings of uncertainty and overwhelming searches, moving toward firm biblical leadership, empowering you to steward your gifts, and showing you that you indeed have what it takes. So, sister, grab your favorite cup of coffee or tea, and let's dive in together. Welcome back to the Milk and Honey podcast. I'm your host, Lemon Price, and I am so excited. Welcome back to our summer series. This has been really fun as we dive into women in leadership all summer long. And so today is going to wrap up our week on self-care and personal growth for leaders. And we're just going to be talking about some personal transformation that you need as a leader. So as leaders, our ability to guide and inspire others is intimately connected to our personal growth and her transformation. Y'all, I cannot talk today. It is just this beautiful ongoing process of self-reflection, learning, and adaptation that deepens our leadership skills and enables us to create meaningful impact. And so something that I really love is that we cannot lead others if we're not leading ourselves first. And so we can't take others to places we've never been before either. And so it's really important that we focus on our own personal transformation as a leader. And so I want to give you some key strategies today for nurturing your personal transformation in your leadership. And so the first thing I want you to do is cultivate a habit of self-awareness. Reflect on your own strengths, your weaknesses, your leadership style. I like to, this is so creepy, but I SWOT analysis myself. So strengths, weaknesses, areas of opportunity, and threats. I'm constantly looking at them in my own leadership. And then recognizing areas where growth is needed, but then also celebrate the qualities that you have right now that make your leadership unique and effective. So where could you grow, but also what is currently working? Next, I need you to embrace a mindset and an attitude and a heart posture of lifelong learning. So reading leadership books, attending workshops, seeking mentorship, coming to the Radiant Leadership Academy, which starts again in September. Actually, there's one in August. We have one in August, 16-week biblical leadership with the creator. And then I'm teaching one in September. So you have two options. You might want to join them. They're a fun time. The best leaders here are always learning and they're always growing. And so how are you learning and growing right now as a leader? And then you need you to practice some resilience, okay? Leadership involves a ton of challenges and setbacks, and it's hard. It is really hard sometimes when something fails or doesn't go the way that you want it to, or somebody quits on you and you see their potential and it's hard. I want you to embrace it as an opportunity for growth, to learn from your mistakes and bounce back stronger. Do not ever waste a failure or a success. There is always a learning opportunity in both failure and success. What worked and why did it work, and what went wrong and why did it go wrong? Take those as moments of learning so they're never wasted. That's how you build up resilience. And then lastly, as Christians, you have to nurture your spiritual growth. Our relationship with God is the cornerstone of our leadership. So spend time in prayer and scripture, seek God's wisdom in your leadership journey. I actually just bought a new Bible a few weeks ago. It's a month ago. My husband and I, we were up in North Georgia camping, and I saw the Spiritual Growth Bible, and it's beautiful and I love it. It is so beautiful. This Bible has 800 different articles peppered into the scriptures to just lend a deeper insight on spiritual growth and things. I love it. It's 10 out of 10. And it has radically transformed the way I think about leadership and my relationship with the Lord, and also my husband and the conversations we have. So spend time in the Word. Spend time in relationship. Because again, I say this all the time, but your growth and your personal transformation and things, they are not a destination. It is an ongoing journey. And we have to continuously strive to be the best version of ourselves. And it's not for our benefit but for the people we lead. It is so important to me personally. I don't want to get to the end of my life and have to stand before God and say, I could have done better. I didn't live up to the potential you had for me as a daughter and as a leader. I want to continue to strive to be the best version of what he created me to be. And I want to be the best leader he created me to be so I can serve the people he has called and anointed me to serve in the best way possible, in the way that he envisions me doing that. And so the only way I can do that is to focus on my own growth and also my relationship. It's really important. So work on those things over the weekend. I just want to thank you for hanging out with me this week. I hope you feel encouraged and equipped. And just remember that each step forward, no matter how small it is, a step toward becoming the leader God has called you to be. And so until our next episode, next week, we're going to focus on leading with integrity and humility. And then y'all, that's it. We only have one more week after that. So we are rounding out the summer series, which is crazy. If you're like me and you live in the South, for me, summer actually ends the end of July. And so that's it. We only have about 2 more weeks of summer left, which is crazy. And I'm really excited. I want to thank you for being a part of the summer series and hanging out with me. And I will see you all next week. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to the Milk and Honey with Lemon podcast. I am so grateful you were here. I hope this episode has helped you move from feelings of doubt and uncertainty towards stepping confidently into your God-given leadership role, fully equipped with biblical wisdom. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a second to rate and review. Each review helps us to reach and inspire more Christian women leaders just like you. Don't forget to share your takeaways, post it on Instagram, tag me anywhere you're on social media, and I'll see you next week.